Hello. I thought I'd give you a quick tour. It's quite random. A tour of my new unit in my music studio here. Long story cut short, first lockdown, March 2020, I actually sort of donated my old bookshelf to make a new home for our tortoise. Tortoise, I can't even say it. Tortoise, that's correct. Yeah, anyway, Ted, as we like to call him. And the studio's been in a bit of a mess since then because I've been trying to get hold of this unit from Ikea. But because of the lockdown, it seems like everyone else had the same idea and actually bought this Kallax, I think it's called Kallax unit. So eventually I've managed to get my own, and I thought, you know what, now I've got it all laid out, I thought I'd give you a little tour of everything what's on here. Should we do the top shelf first? Let's have a look here. So we've got, this is Death, basically, on his boat going down the river Styx. So there's actually an incense holder, and this is another incense thing. I don't know why I got these incense things. This is the first time I think the first time I went to Florida. I actually got this at a flea market, and I've got this cool dragon which I got as a present. I think it's from my parents sometime. It's really good, really groovy dragon, that, isn't it? Obviously we've got a Deadpool, and we've got this Salvador Dali clock which actually hasn't got any batteries in, but I kind of just like having it there because it looks cool. And we've got a sort of Funko Pop Cthulhu, which is pretty groovy. And then we've got these are from Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. So we've got sort of Michael Myers on the left, and I can't remember who this girl is on the right. Just there's something missing from her hand there. I can't remember what in her hand. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe there's nothing missing from there. They're pretty cool though, aren't they? I kind of like them. And then what else have we got? Oh, we've got this is like a quiz for me. I've got to name everything that's on here. Frankenweenie figures. We haven't actually got the kid because the base broke and I couldn't glue it back on, and I'm not sure what's actually happened to it. It's gone. Anyway, we've got Frankenweenie himself, and the other dog, and this kid as well. Mighty Boosh, bit of Boosh, can't beat a bit of Boosh. Pretty good, eh? Bottom. Right, let's come down. Let's go to our first. Let's make sure this is in. Are we in focus? Yes, we are. So first little cubby hole here. See how I've attached it to the wall as well. All very safe. This is all my PlayStation 2 games, my PSP games there. A good friend of mine donated her PSP to me because she wasn't playing it anymore, and she thought I'd play it more, and I do, which is good. So a few more games there. And obviously Buddy Christ, you can't have a music studio without a Buddy Christ. And we've got Pickle Rick as well behind the Buddy Christ. I think they go together quite well. And then I've got some old PC games, but ones that I kind of kept because I kind of like them. Sam & Max, Hellboy, Doom 3, all pretty good. Which way should we go? Across this way? Let's go across this way. Let's go to our next one. So this is our, if we can actually focus, Clive Barker. We have Star Wars, some Scott Pilgrim in there. So we've got a mix of books. Aberrat Thief of Always, and obviously, we know who this is. Ash. Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. Check this out. Mini Ash. Oh, see the dust already on there? Jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have got black. I don't know. What else have we got behind there? Well, cat's getting stuck. Breaking Bad cookbook. Some random things. That's pretty cool. And here we have my Infocom collection. It's kind of like too deep. You can see all the stuff behind there. It's kind of too deep. So really, I should have maybe spread it out across 2 different shelves, but I didn't. So we've got look the. Can you see that? Check that out. the actual pen as well. So we've got a good selection. A friend of mine who actually recently moved to Spain kindly donated his remaining copies of his Infocom games to me, because he knew I'd look after them and cherish them. So cheers to that, mate. And we have our Scary Cthulhu and Lord of the Rings random shelf here. So we've got H.P. Lovecraft and Tolkien. Jeez, I can't pronounce things. I'll say Tolkien. Necronomicon. See Necronomicon? Pretty cool. So we've got the next shelf. I love the way he's like holding the shelf. Seen it? Pretty cool. And then the next one. Let's see. This is the end one on the top. We have a load of DS games at the back there. And we've got some Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games as well. Got my music. I've used this to actually write various professional pieces of music, which is cool. I like to use all different sort of instruments and pieces of kit as well. And then we have this big bad boy, which is actually from BioShock. I've got my collector's edition of BioShock. Look at that. That's got a vinyl in. And I haven't opened it for a while. I'll have to do like an opening of that, an opening video, which is cool. So that's my another gaming shelf. Really, lots of retro stuff. Right, let's go down to the next one. So we have, what we got here? We've got Faith No More book. I forgot about that. Terry Pratchett books. We've got Douglas Adams, Neil Gaiman, more Douglas Adams, and check it out, Rincewind and Death. How cool is that? So this is my kind of Douglas Adams. Oh, there's my radio script as well. Douglas Adams and Terry Pratchett shelf kind of thing. So I've actually got the Hogfather there. I'm going to read that. When I finish the book I'm currently reading. So I kind of want to read that for Christmas. Next shelf, it's the Beastie Boys book, and right next to it there's a box set, Golden Age of Comedy. Box set of DVDs. Lauren Hardy, I love Lauren Hardy. We've got some more Lord of the Rings. This is random, so I don't. Is there anything in that? I was gonna check that out. How cool is that? These are from. So this. I'm trying to think what it's called. I have actually watched Lord of the Rings recently. I can never know. Tirith Minith. No, I don't. Is that what it's called? Please don't roast me because I don't know. But that was actually from the box set DVD, and as were these as well. The Lord of the Rings, which is cool. I've got somewhere else. I've got a snow globe of Gollum, which is cool. Which come there as well. Come with one of the box sets. And at the back here, we've got. Oh look! So we've got. Can't really see it. This has it's a Laurel and Hardy book down there, Debbie Harry, that's a Curb Enthusiasm and Borat book, I know that. And I've got some books by my author friend here, Neil Davis. What else we got? Bill Hicks, BJ Novak, very depressing Joy Division, and Joy Division book there. Yeah, that's actually not mine, that's Tracy's, so I'll blame Tracy for that. So, my next shelf, it's my Frank Zappa shelf with all my Frank Zappa books and magazines and various doodabs. And we go down, there's another Frank Zappa book, and then there's an actual postcard at the back. This is the postcard which come through because I'm a backer of the Zappa movie, which is just about to come out on Thanksgiving 2020. That's from Alex Winter, that postcard. And because Frank loved Halloween, I've actually put Sam from Trick or Treat and this other like really weird pumpkin headed thing. I don't know where that actually came from, but Sam's cool, isn't he? Favourite time of year for Frank Zappa, and for me as well, which is cool. Oh, and then let's not forget there's Joe's Garage, Joe's Garage, vinyl Acts 1, 2 and 3 box set, which I have there. Very proud of that. Very proud. Let's go on to the next one. We have Movie from the Kevin Smith movies. It says FU on it, which is funny. It's actually, I was reading that the other day. It's an upside down heart. I won't read it all, but I'll do that so you can pause it and actually read it. So I actually bought that from Kevin Smith's Secret Stash shop in Red Bank, New Jersey, when I went quite a while ago. We've got a cuddly Boba Fett. We've got a Hooters cuddly owl, which sits on top of the box set DVD of The Office. It's I was going to say it's Michael's favourite place, but that's probably Chili's, isn't it? But he likes Hooters as well, which is cool. I've got a whole load of magazines, graphic novels, more Terry Pratchett stuff, Hellboy. What else have we got in there? Clive Barker stuff, I think. Yeah, Clive Barker, Watchmen. Lots of things. There's lots of things. Oh, there's some Kevin Smith things, books in there. Necronauts, that's a great graphic novel. And then on to the last one. We've got a whole load. There's my daughter from years ago. She has grown up quite a bit. She's 14 now. That's when she was probably 4, 5. So she's just as cute. She'd hate me for saying that. So I've got a load of Disney theme park, Universal theme park stuff there going on. We have my Viz and my Simpsons collection there. I've probably got more Simpsons, I don't know where they are. And then there's I've got a load of DVDs. I do a DVD every year for the family of my kids, and there's some of the nativity plays that my daughter did as well. No nativity play for my son. Oh, I've got a 3D. I nearly fell over then. Do you like that? 3D glasses, which was from was it from a Halloween Horror Nights house, or it could have been, I'm trying to think, Knott's Berry Farm, I can't remember, but it's from a Halloween haunt event. So let's go further down. So we've got lots of big books here. There's Pendulet's Sock. I've got Black Mirror there, Charlie Brooker. I've not read that yet. I want to read it. Sopranos. I've got the Terry Gilliam book there, Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that. Let's move down. I'm fascinated with skulls. I like skulls. The steampunk one's cool. I've got the 2012 Best Original Soundtrack Award there. Probably need to clean that a little bit more. And then moving on, we have all these ripped up cards, which was from the Penn and Teller show in Manchester in, I want to say 2019. No, I think it was 2018 actually. Jeez, time flies. I've lost track of time with this whole 2020 madness. Oh look, I've just realised I've got another Laurel and Hardy book down there. Maybe it should really be sitting there, shouldn't it? Right, anyway, so I've got like two layers of books, so I can't really remember what let's have a look what's down there. I can't even see what's down there. Anyway, yeah. It's a scratch my new shelf. So we've got a whole load of things. Mighty Boosh, we've got Penn Jillette. The reason the Penn and Teller ripped up cards are there is because I've got a lot of Penn Jillette's books there. Spinal Tap as well. Neil Patrick Harris. My God, if you haven't read that, Choose Your Own autobiography. It's a choose your own adventure, but of his life, which is great. And I think when it starts off, it's kind of like, he grows up in a loving family, turn to this page, or his mother's a crackhead, turn to this page, and he doesn't really last that long. The Book of Bunny Suicides, very good, well worth a read. Let's move on to the next one. This is actually my music shelf, so I've got a lot of sort of music magazines and stuff. They're mostly quite old magazines. I tend to keep all the old ones that just got good articles in. I've got my Korg X2/X3 reference guide, because I've got a Korg X3, and I've got a load of sample discs and processed drum kits and blah blah blah. And check out the Nintendo DS Korg DS10 synth, which again I've used I actually use that for some of my professional music. We have Dexter. There's this a new series of Dexter in the works, I believe. Sorry, oh god, without a burp. Sorry about that, Dexter. Piece of artwork by Tracy, a guitar, and this groovy little instrument which I've actually used in a couple of tracks. I do like it. I like it just sitting there as well. It's nice. I like the way it moves as well. Look at that. And then we have some retro games on the next shelf. We've actually got the Art of Atari and the original Atari 400, 800 Defender pole position, Donkey Kong ET, a load of 7800 cartridges. I've got more than that, and you can't actually. I could move everything. I'm not going to. But I've got my first adventure games back here. Circus, I think Feasibility Experiment, Channel 8 Software, Brian Howarth, and I've got some Synapse Software games. These are, I love these games, honestly. Seamus, Picnic Paranoia, Slime, Protector 2, all great games. An old Atari calculator. I think that came free, or no, I think you had to send off for it from a magazine. It still works. That's pretty cool. And this is my Jeff Minter shrine. So I've got Colour Space, Trippertron. Love Jeff Minter. Attack of the Mutant Camels. Look at that, the original Atari 400, 800. And what have we got? Grid Runner ST and Andy's Attack on the ST as well, which is great. For those who don't know, I'm actually working on a documentary called Heart of Neon, which is all about Jeff Minter and his games. I'm writing the music for that, so that's quite exciting. So this is my little. I love all Jeff's games. They're so different, original, playable, addictive, and just downright fun, really. And then on to the very last one, and we've got more video gaming, books, retro tech. We've got Breakout, How Atari 8-bit computers defined a generation. I haven't read it yet. I'm looking forward to that. So I've got some. Look there, I've got Myst, the book, the Myst book as well. And there's a few more behind the crazy cat. I think that cat was from House of Blues. I think it was somewhere. Time of Magic. What's we got in there? Shadow Gate, Hound of Shadow. And we come down the front here. We have Bill and Ted. An excellent adventure on the Atari Lynx, which I've been playing recently. I've got some more of my adventures behind as well. Some more Brian Howarth adventures. I love those adventures. So, with that I drop Bill and Ted. I've been playing that recently, actually, Bill and Ted, because the new movie came out, and I kind of wanted to get back into a Bill and Ted game, and I played, I think, one on the NES, and it was okay. And I thought, well, I've actually got one on the Atari Lynx, and it's brilliant. And I've got as further than I've ever got before recently, so I need to get back to it and play some more because it is really good. So that's a little tour around my new storage unit in my studio. So I hope you like that random tour of random things. Really, I keep moving like things from one place to another because I'm like, it's like I've just found that sort of Laurel and Hardy book down there. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move it out there, just so it's in place with that other Laurel and Hardy book, and it all makes sense, doesn't it? In a crazy way. This is like how my mind works, really. So I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Take care.